Welcome to another video from Avenue X looking at Chinese dramaland in the past week. And it's a crazy week. Tencent has had their big annual showing off their muscles event. They put out a 2024 dramas on their list. They want to air or they will air soon, maybe not just within this year, but anyway, just to show how much stuff they have. We have over 40 dramas that have actually released trailers. And then if you add on projects that haven't really managed to do anything yet, just announcing, haven't started even moving, it goes over 50. So that's not gonna be all covered in this video this week. Otherwise, I'd be still editing Saturday morning. So I'm going to be very selective. Just be aware that it's probably less than half of the stuff they've put out. About an hour or two before I sat down making this video, the Magnolia Award of 2024, which is a quite major Chinese television award, has just finished its award ceremony on 28th. And let me quickly read some of the most important awards. Best Female Leading Actress, Zhou Xun from Imperfect Victim, where she played the lawyer, that drama. Best Male Lead Actor goes to Hu Ge from Shanghai Blossom. Not surprising, because it's a Shanghai award for Shanghai drama. Best Director, Wentu Xingshuang, who's also the director of Bad Kids, but this time it's for last year Tencent's drama The Long Season. Art direction or production design also goes to Shanghai Blossom. The best cinematography also goes to Shanghai Blossom. The best adaptation script also goes to Shanghai Blossom. So it's a huge Shanghai Blossom win for sure. Shanghai Circle is just always gonna be preferring its own circles. People, just like Beijing Circle, is gonna prefer Beijing Circle. And we do live in a very divided world, so not surprising in 2024. Now let's go into talk about dramas. I'm gonna first mention a couple of projects that are more relevant to now, like shooting, airing stuff. Then we're gonna jump into the Tencent sea of stuff that's selected by me. Okay? So, starting from first, on the 27th, we have Du Huanian just airdropping on Youku, The Grand Princess, led by Zhang Linghe and Zhao Jingmai. And I've been watching it. It's like up to episode 10 or something. It's actually quite fun, watchable, but it's a very typical idol period drama. Romantic storyline really is the thing that you go in to watch it. Everything else, such as court, politics, battles, wars, any of those, just don't take it seriously. Then, it has just been confirmed that the second season, or technically speaking, the second half of Changxiang's The Lost Shoe Forever is gonna go live July early. Right now, it's not 100% confirmed, but it's either 8th or 10th. Between 8, 9, 10, let's just say, these 3 days, the drama is gonna go live, for sure, on Tencent. After a year's wait, you are finally gonna see the end of this story. Then, during this week, there's an actor you all know, Ren Jialun, who has ended his contract with Huan Rui, the company and the agency that he's signed up to for like the last 10 years or something. He's not gonna continue a contract with them. Now, he needs to find either another company that wants to represent him or he's just gonna do it on his own. I have no idea. But now he's no longer a Huan Rui actor. Then we have a wrapped up drama from Youku that has finished shooting this week. When they started shooting, I mentioned it. Feng Ying Ran Mei Xiang, not having official English title yet, led by Wang Churan and Li Hongyi, where she plays a sort of reborn imperial special agent female. Then we have another Youku drama. It's the sequel or like the sister drama of Hidden Love, because it talks about the brothers' love story, Nan Hong. English title is The First Frost. They started shooting in Chongqing, if you still remember, after Chinese New Year. It was right after the Spring Mountainology thing, because it's led by Bai Jingting and Zhang Rounan. The drama has released its first promotional video, I'd say. It gives you a vibe and idea about what the drama is, but it's still quite a bit away from the drama actually airing. Now, before we jump into the ocean of Tencent trailers, I'll quickly mention a good news on a project likely to see its second season, which is 御赐小仵作 The Imperial Coroner Season 2. They have just announced, pretty much among all the other Tencent stuff, but I want to pick this one out because I know a lot of people really like that first season, that the drama has now started moving to work on its second season. They definitely intend to do it. They have a new poster coming out. Supposedly, it's the whole original cast. Let's hope it turns out to be true. If that's the case, I'll be so happy. Now, let's start running in chunks. If they're repeated actors in multiple productions, I'll try to put them together. First A project that has just been announced on Tencent. It's gonna start shooting in August. It's called 木须词 and English title is Love Beyond the Grave. It is a fantasy led by Di Li Reba and Chen Feiyu. The female lead is like 400-year-old underworld leader. So she's not technically human. She's like spirit or ghost type of situation, and the guy is a human and is a general, and they're gonna team up to do something. So that's a fantasy period drama. August starting shooting. Since we talked about Di Li Reba, move on to last week. We mentioned the promotion of Love on Turquoise Land. This week they've released the first video showing you what it looks like. You have Chen Xinxu and Di Li Reba, and obviously it's filmed and directed by the director of Tianjin Mystic. Let's hope it works out. I just feel it's very similar vibe and type of story as 西出玉门 West Out of Human last year that didn't really do that well, led by Nini and Bai Yu. So this is the same authors, similar-ish book by two other, let's say, pretty people, and both need a boost in their acting career. So let's see what's gonna happen. And since we talked about Di Li Reba, let's move on to the next project that also includes Di Li Reba, 历届玫瑰 Sword Rose. That's a 30 episodes contemporary realistic police drama she leads with Jin Shijia, and it's focused on anti-crimes of human trafficking, specifically children. Both our leads are policemen and women. It looks like a really proper, serious type of drama. Now, we talked about Jin Shijia, so let's just link him to another project that has just wrapped, literally like 24 hours ago. And that's the second season of 猎罪图鉴 Under the Skin, where he leads it with Tan Jianci. New posters and everybody from first season comes back to the second, which is cool. Upon their wrapping party, you can see in the video where they're opening champagnes and stuff. Tan Jianci is styled in the way that he looks like before he had his accident as an artist in the first season. The curly long hair. So I do think the second season is gonna talk about his personal history for sure and things that happened before he decided to become a policeman. Right now, just very, very cautiously. Not even optimistic. I'll just stay neutral in case I get disappointed. Now, since we talked about Tan Jianci, let's jump into the next thing that's related to Tan Jianci. Apart from Changxiangsi that's gonna show up in the week's time. Among all the trailers Tencent has released this week, there's also another drama he leads with Li Landi, 滤镜 Filter, that has released another trailer, because previously they did one. This one is another one. It looks like a very comedy-heavy story where the female lead gets access to a special technology that allows her to change into anybody and anything. So she will literally turn into characters in dramas. She will turn into animals. No kidding, like a llama or something. And then she also can turn into the male lead. So you have two Tan Jianci sitting in the same room talking to each other, but one of them is actually Li Landi. Very trippy. With this new trailer, you can definitely tell that drama is going to be filled with comedy. And since we talked about Li Landi, let's move to a drama also owned by Tencent that has released its trailer, 流水迢迢 Love of Nirvana. Fictional setting, male lead is like on revenge type of situation. So like when you hear Nirvana, and like ever since Nirvana in Fire, people just want to use that word in English translation of Chinese dramas, led by Ren Jialun, Li Landi, Xu Zhengxi, and Zhang Yaqing, trying to get serious court politics tones of love and hate and fights and stabbing you and years of revenge. Funny, isn't it? We're running it like that. But now let's just break that chain and start a new chain. We have two period dramas, both 40 episodes, both on Tencent, releasing their trailers, and they're both led by the same guy, Zhang Wanyi. The first one is 锦绣安宁, The Rise of Ning, led by him and Ren Min. It is a drama that's set in roughly looking like Song Dynasty time. I'm not sure if it's actually gonna tell you it's in Song or it's a fictional time. And it's like the big family saga of a really big family. You see Ren Min and Zhang Wanyi both belong to this. And a lot of love, betrayal, past history, domestic drama with a little bit court politics mixed in. A sense of actually being quite serious about the mess that this family is in. At least in the trailer, everybody used their own voice. Then the other 40 episodes period drama led by him and Wang Churan would be the Liu Zhouji, which has recently gotten its English title called Hidden Charm. This one's trailer will look a lot light-hearted and funnier compared to The Rise of Ning, and it talks about a story between a prince and a female bandit leader, and how somehow they come together and ended up marrying each other, and then stuff happens. I do feel people do look prettier styled in this one compared to The Rise of Ning, but it's only based on the trailer. Things can be very different when you actually go and watch the drama. Then we have another actor who has 3 dramas with Tencent, all releasing their trailers, and the guy is Li Yunrui, the guy from Love Like a Galaxy, the guy who didn't get the girl, who was also in Creation of Gods last year's film. And this time he comes with 3 dramas, 2 contemporary, 1 period. For the 2 contemporary dramas, one is called Reopen My Journal. English title is that, but Chinese title is actually 致1999年的自己, literally means to myself in 1999. And as you can see, set in 90s, led by him and Huang Yang Tiantian. Then the other contemporary drama is led by him and Xu Ruohan. Chinese title is 再见怦然心动. English title is Go Back Lover. It's a story about a pair of lovers who know each other as high schoolers, but then they didn't end up together because of some kind of misunderstanding. Many years later, they meet again, and then very typical storyline. So those 2 contemporary dramas are all led by him. And then he also has a pair drama where he leads it with Meng Ziyi, 九重子. That has released another new trailer, and probably, I guess, 40 episodes, and for my audiences, probably this one will be more interesting than the contemporary one because it has all those classic torture-heavy period drama element, 2 people in love, a lot of snow and blood and fight, and audiences are all psychopaths, so we probably want more torture. So you're gonna get more torture for sure in this period drama. The English title of this drama is Shamelessly Blossom. We have Blossom, we have In Blossom, we have Shanghai Blossom, we have 10 Miles of Peach Blossom. Can people just forget the English word blossom for a while? We definitely are oversaturating Chinese dramas. English translation with that word, After Love. Next, a period drama releasing its first proper trailer that has been actually, I paid a lot of notice to it since it started shooting due to its costume design. It is called 贵女, literally means precious woman or high-born woman or noble woman. And English title is Glory. It's led by Chen Duling and Xin Yunlai. The interesting thing about this project is its costume is pretty heavily researched based on Ming Dynasty and more specifically late Ming Dynasty style. It's the first drama I'd say I've seen that has done this level of replicating the actual time period costume. Even the previous Yuzhong dramas haven't really done it to this level of being quite accurate to history, so I'm quite impressed. Definitely want to check it out. Apart from that, it's a pretty typical revenge story of a girl who was sent away ever since she was born from a big family to a countryside. She comes back to her main family and seek type of revenge. She meets a guy who kind of marries her, not really for love, at least from the beginning, for other purposes. So they kind of team up, but also eventually definitely will fall in love type of situation. Then we have a lot of character posters released from the drama 长安的荔枝, the Lychee Road, Ma Boyong novel, Tang Dynasty setting, almost a second round of 长安十二时辰, and led by Lei Jiaying, Yue Yunpeng, and quite a lot of ensemble cast as you have in 长安十二时辰. I'm also very happy with its costume because this time with the makeup style and the costume, even the color of the fabric and the print on it, they are doing even more work on making the Tang Dynasty actually historically accurate color pattern, fabric style of cutting costumes than they've done in 长安十二时辰. Looking quite impressive. So again, just from the costume perspective, I really am interested in this drama. Moving on to the next one. Now this one, from a lot of, I'd say, people within the industry's perspective, probably will be one of the highest hopeful to get a lot of traction and become representational drama for Tencent's quality. And it is called 人之初. English title is Birth. Very simple. Only 18 episodes, and it's actually a crime mystery drama. Things that makes this drama special is first, it's directed by the director who did 人世间, Lifelong Journey, which was from iQIYI 2-3 years ago that got quite a lot of good reception. The story itself is written by a scriptwriter who is very well known in China. It's gonna talk about the most important and foundational human morals and values. That's what the title suggests. Because of this team up of the director and writer, and then the 3 main actors Zhang Ruoyun, Ma Sichun, Wang Jingchun, then it also has a panel of supporting actors that are all very famous, like Tang Yan or Yang Le. So from what I heard, right, buzzes in the industry, it seems to be one of those heavy money betting drama that Tencent has, similar to Long Season last year. That what they aim for this drama to be. I'll just point it out here that it probably is one of the most heavyweight project among all the projects, that they have high hopes. Like if they pick 3, this would be one of them. Then we have another one, which is also quite interesting. It's very low-key, so it hasn't really been announced that much, and everybody seems to be keeping it under wrap until now. 32 episodes contemporary drama called 隐身的名字, Vanished Name, and it definitely centers around the female lead character played by Nini. It is still filming, hasn't wrapped yet. It is a mystery thriller drama led by her, Yenni, Liu Mingtao, Liu Yase, Dong Jie. And then it's directed by Yang Yang, the female director who did 梦华录 and a couple of other dramas. So this is another heavyweight project, and all female, even including the directors. Everything is like girls. So this is a girl-heavy drama, and it's thriller mystery. Let's see how it's gonna turn out. Next project also is a very intriguing project. One of those things I will keep an eye on, and that is the 24 episodes contemporary drama I've mentioned when they started shooting, 骑士 Playing Go. Another crime drama that's led by Wang Baoqiang. Just the fact that it's led by him and Chen Minghao is the other male lead actor, it makes it special enough because Wang Baoqiang is so famous in China. He's the exclusively almost only showing up in film actor, and he has the most unique track of career that you can imagine. And because of his humble beginning and background, he has this special place in a lot of people's heart as this unlikely to succeed in filmland every way you look at him, but somehow he made it to the top guy. So he's the only unique one that we have in Chinese filmland as such. And then he's now in a drama, and this drama looks very interesting. I think I've already introduced that to my audiences when I first talked about it, about a guy who is really good at playing Go. He's a Go teacher who accidentally got involved in a kidnapping case, and he realized his talent can be used for crime. That drama has released its first trailer. It definitely looks interesting, and it's Wang Baoqiang, so when it airs, I think everyone in China will be curious to check it out. We have talked about a lot of projects already, and there are almost ×2 that Tencent has thrown out this week. We're not gonna go into all of the rest of them. Today I want to end this video with 2 more dramas. Among all the dramas I've looked at its trailers and finding it's at least vibing correctly for me. First one, releasing its trailer called 值得爱, Such a Good Love. 24 episodes. It is led by 2 Wang Anyu and Wang Yuwen. I just find the trailer really vibes in the right way. It is a simple contemporary romantic story of 2 people who are born as 80后, which literally means born after 80s. And the story would be focused on their young age time, so that would be early 2000s. Yeah, just 2 normal people falling in love. And just by the trailer and the way they are in it, it feels really good. The next one is another contemporary drama that has romantic plotline but also mixed in with mystery and time travel. 12封信, I think I've mentioned it once when they started shooting this. 12 Letters, led by Wang Yinglu and Zhou Yiran. Now they've released a proper trailer of it. Based on the trailer, it is a story about a mailbox. Think about Lake House, or think about the Lake House original Korean film. That thing has the ability to transport letters across time, and it crosses the time of 1991 and 2026. So that's 35 years gap, and it's gonna involve these 2 people. They start in the story as young people of the 1991, and they found that letter box that has this letter that travels 35 years, and it's gonna involve 12 letters, and it's gonna change their fate. And it's gonna be a story that starts when they're young, and by the time it's gonna go to actual 2026 where they're in their 50s and 60s. I love the vibe of that trailer. I can sense what type of story it's gonna be. It's definitely gonna have a lot of tears, but also high romance. They're all using their own voice, which I really do appreciate. So those 2 contemporary romantic dramas somehow feels really good. Now I look at my notes, which is like this much. There's still half of them I haven't mentioned that I've seen trailers, but I decided not to talk about them for all kinds of reasons. Most importantly is just that I can actually finish editing this video and put it out tomorrow. It's pretty obvious that Tencent, the penguin strategy in competition with iQIYI and Youku and Mango, is that I have money. So I'll just do more. Instead of do 20 dramas, I'll do 40. I'll double all the quantities you other platforms can possibly do, and with the amount I have, I'm gonna get a quantum leap. I think at least half of the dramas that they put out this time will be aired by next year this time. And let's see if Tencent can prove that 有钱能使鬼推磨. If you have money, you can make the world around you however you like. That will be the end of this video. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.